host.
Purple.
Okay.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Streamflix, the tech behind Netflix. I am Shasha and I will be your host for today. In the last episode, we discussed the impact of IoT and digitalization on Netflix services, highlighting the use of smart TVs and AI real-time data analytics for uninterrupted streaming and gaming. Today, we are diving into something just as important, which is ethical practices in utilizing AI on Netflix. AI is pivotal to how Netflix parses recommendations, clients' preferences, and how it can accommodate all their viewers. However, we all know that with the power that people get comes a responsibility. To what extent relevant is AI for Netflix future performance, and how does Netflix make it AI ethical and transparent? This is exactly what we will cover for today. Joining me here are three incredible experts: Albina, an IT specialist; Vitirina, a data scientist with AI concentration; and Rowena, an entertainment technology analyst. Thank you guys for getting here. Let's start things off with a big one: data privacy. Vitirina, how does Netflix handle data while keeping things ethical?
Great question, Shasha. Data about users are encrypted and Netflix follow laws such as General Data Protection Regulations, GDPR of Europe and California Consumer Privacy Act, CCPA in United States. Such regulations help protect the user privacy and Netflix take it further to anonymizing the data, making sure that the information they feed into the AI system does not compromise the user privacy. This means that they can give recommendations which are specific for a user without violating their privacy.
Exactly. To be precise, an article from the MIT Technology Review points out that with the help of real-time analytics that had indeed been naturally tied to AI, Netflix has guaranteed stream quality in addition to the customer's privacy. They also utilize your edge computing device to analyze data without having to transfer over an individual byte of information. It's like they are saying, we can make your time with our service better without spying on you.
And from a viewer perspective, this confirms that Netflix protects their privacy while making adjustments for a viewer make them trustworthy. This makes it easy for the viewers to embrace the platform since they are aware the data is being processed rightly.
That's so good to know. I like how Netflix respects user privacy while still keeping recommendations super accurate. Next, let's discuss the algorithmic bias, which can be rather complex at times. Rowena, how does Netflix ensure that all of the recommendations are fair?
Bias in AI is a situation whereby specific algorithms provide a preferential treatment to some content or specific user. Forbes recently explained how Netflix data experts also allow for its no bias policy and that makes everyone feel included.
That's spot on. It is crucial to note that when it comes to collecting data to build models for fairness, then it is Netflix's way of doing things and how the data is being used. This dynamic approach is also described in the Harvard Data Science Review as useful for making Netflix more diverse and inclusive.
From the technology's point of view, the IT team makes certain that there are no biases in the data supply chain and guarantee that any adjustments made to the algorithms are checked rigorously against new bias. The system is checked periodically and updated if some elements of the content go against Netflix policies on diversity.
This is a huge step in creating an ethical, inclusive platform. Victorina, how does this focus on fairness impact viewer trust and satisfaction?
When actually receiving suggestions which are in harmony with the person's identity or preferences, the viewers become closer to the contents. This creates trust and if boosts trust results in engagement. The same was said by MIT Technology Review, which indicate that viewers who believe that they are offered relatively equal contents of their choice are more likely remain loyal to the platforms, which is important for Netflix.
Exactly. The culture of inclusion deepens satisfaction and also increased Netflix resemblance to familiar environment regardless of user territory.
Turning to the discussion of trust, let us proceed to the topic of the next aspect that is transparency. Albina, does Netflix do a good job of informing the public to how they are using AI responsibly?
Netflix is very open when it comes to AI. They publish guidelines on ethics and research papers on AI development to ensure transparency. As pointed out by Max Kinsey and Company, Netflix contributes to the global tech community in establishing standards within the industry. They show and tell about their progress with ethical AI practices, challenging themselves to be better.
Netflix also provide lessons and examples from real-world experiences and situations. For instance, there was an article by The Independence on its two thumbs up features that has been created to make user feedback even more engaged.
And it's not just in their marketing. Yes, they generally want to be the best in ethical use of AI. Thus, the decision also demonstrates that Netflix is ready for the innovations, while at the same time takes the responsibility.
That's amazing. It's great to see such transparency in a company we all rely on so much. Alright, we have discussed many things today. Some concluding remarks might be in place before we proceed further. Albina, do you know why governance has been such a crucial concept when describing Netflix AI methods?
Governance is crucial. It makes sure that the privacy, fairness, and transparency policies are well articulated. The management maintains everything in check with regards to their ethical standards.
And governance isn't just about compliance. It's about listening to diverse voice and making sure the platform is meeting the needs of users, creators of all types.
Exactly. To remain as one of technology and ethical responsibility forefront, the governance of Netflix ensures that they are capable of operating as a technology giant and delivering what their users expect of them.
Finally, that brings us to the end of this episode and our Stream Leaks, a series of the tech behind Netflix. Today, we learned about the supporting of ethical AI, understanding how they will build trust, fair and more inclusive environments for users across globe. Deepest appreciation to my wonderful panelists, Albina, Victorina, and Rowena for featuring me with them in this episode and for their valuable contribution. Thanks for being in this podcast series. It's a wrap for our virtual podcast. Streamflix, the tech behind Netflix. Till we meet again someday, stay motivated and of course, happy streaming.
Are you ready? Their use of application programming interface such or their use of application programming interfaces a variety of
It was at this moment that he knew. He stuffed up. Oh no!
to deliver content across a variety of devices.
Take care and keep streaming.
A few moments later.